Hey, I just wanted to share something with you. I was having a really good discussion with a colleague this past weekend, and we were talking about LinkedIn's social selling index and how you can use it as a guide in order to know whether or not you're engaged in the right activities on LinkedIn. And what's interesting about the social selling index, or SSI for short, is that it's actually been around for a while. LinkedIn's, I think, released it probably 2 or 3 years ago, and it's just something that kind of sits in the background. Most people don't even know where it is or how to find it because it's actually a part of their sales solution. So, think of this as like this is their lead magnet, if you will, to try to get people to buy into Sales Navigator and some of their other sales solutions. But what's cool about the lead magnet part of it is that it's free. You can check out what your score is without paying for Sales Navigator. And I'll show you that link here in a second. But basically, what LinkedIn says is, hey, there are 4 elements of social selling that you need to engage in on its platform in order to become more effective at generating leads, connecting with the right people, and really kind of building a platform for yourself. So if you take a look, they give you the 4 spots right here. One is establishing your brand. So for those of you who've gone through the exercise, you've updated your profile, you should see when you go and look a pretty significant increase in your SSI score, especially if you were like at bare minimum before. But they also look at, are you finding the right people? Are you engaging with insights? Okay, so this is posting content, that type of stuff. And are you building the right relationships? And then they give you a score, an overall score of 0 to 100. And then each one of these 4 is 0 to 25. So if you've got a low score, where you can go and put some focus and effort. So for example, if you open up any one of these, we'll just go ahead and open up this one, for example, your professional brand. They actually give you the information that you need to know in order to increase your score so that you become more of an influencer or establish your professional brand, as they say here on LinkedIn. So, for example, endorsing connections on LinkedIn is often prompts a favor. So they're basically saying, hey, here's some things that you can do. Go out and generate endorsements from customers. I think I'm on page 6. Here we go. Yeah. So let me go back. But it tells you, hey, here's what you need to do in order to complete your profile and become a thought leader, right? It's by publishing meaningful posts, right? So they're telling you publish. And then here's just some stats. We'll skip that. You can come back and read it later. But, establish your brand. How do you do it? Well, you complete your profile with your customer in mind. This is where most people really mess up on LinkedIn. They just go in and post it as a resume. So it's all about them. And they have no customer in mind when they do that. You all are the exception now because you know that secret, and hopefully you've got your profiles updated to 100% completeness with a picture, a headline, summary, and experience. And then you can also emphasize, expert tip, instances when you provided value to a client, i.e., testimonials. Right. So just click through here and it gives you information on how to do each one of these. Right. So include examples of your work, enrich multimedia stuff. So the media section on your profile, on your about section in your experience, use that so that people can interact with it, right? But anyway, go through here. You just take a look. It's telling you what to do. Share well-written, long-form posts, so articles, but also just do posts. And then we already covered this last one. So if you're looking for, man, I really am struggling with what to do with LinkedIn today, and the checklist that you downloaded isn't getting it done for you, take a look here at these 4 things and look at the elements that LinkedIn of social selling that LinkedIn looks at as a part of its algorithm. So to find out what your score is, you can, if you're on this page, you can click this button, but the better way to do it is to go here, linkedin.com/sales/SSI. And then once you're there, you'll see how you rank in your industry, how you rank in your network. You'll see your actual index. So I'm a 78 out of 100. And then you'll see where that 78 number comes from, right? So you can see under established professional brand, I still have a little bit of work to do. You find the right people. Obviously, right here, engage with insights is an area where I need to focus if I want to bring my score up and I want to continue to boost my profile on the platform. This to me actually feels right because I have, over the last couple of months, taken kind of a break from posting on LinkedIn all the time. So this feels right to me that it's down. And one of my activities for this year is to get a lot more active on LinkedIn. So this number I'll keep an eye on and it'll grow. And then building relationships is here. So if you're struggling with what to do in LinkedIn, come here, take a look. Based on these scores, for me, I need to go out and engage with more people. I need to post more content, and I need to post more relevant content, and I need to engage with the content that's out there, right? And they take a snapshot basically every week of what your score is. So you can see I had a big dip back here because I wasn't posting and I wasn't engaging. I was consciously not doing that. And now I'm starting to get back into it. But take a look at this and see where you rank, not in your industry and then just in your network, right? So what this is saying is people in my network have an average SSI of 49. So that's their score. And then I rank in the top 4% of that. So because I'm at 78, right? And then also here, sales professionals, marketing and advertising industry, right, which is where I've placed myself, have an average SSI of 27. So think about that. Sales professionals and people in the marketing and advertising industry have an average score of 27. So if you're the person who's out there establishing your brand, finding the right people, engaging with insights, not only are you going to raise your score here, but you're going to really rank higher than your peers. So take this, check out where you're at now, start to get engaged in a platform in the area where you may be a little bit lower than other spots, start to raise that score, and then come back here and take a look again within a month or 30 days. Like, this is not only great for you personally and your business personally, but you can also use this if you're working with clients to show them the effectiveness of doing the things that you're asking them to do on the LinkedIn platform. So anyway, that's the social selling index. Hopefully you find that, if not enjoyable, at least fascinating, because I think it's pretty cool that LinkedIn basically gives you all the things right here that you need to be doing on their platform in order to boost your brand and credibility for your business.